All right, so here's another case here. This is going to be embezzlement day today. All right, 4 August. I got about 12:30 in the afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Thank you for your time. I hope you find this information very informative. So, this is my second video of the day, and as I said, if y'all saw the video I've done earlier about the principal out there in Boston doing a very similar thing, well, we got an NBA player, former NBA player, all right, that got caught up, but stealing a lot more money. Probably same thing, but in a larger state. So Terrance Williams, and I made a video about this individual before, okay, that he was actually going to be charged, but he's sentenced now, okay. I don't know how that worked. It was supposed to have been a plea deal, all right, but they decided to come down with the sentencing. It was probably based on the money that he stole, and he has to pay a certain amount back. I don't even think that it's near the amount that he stole. So probably in return of that, then he ended up getting more years. Okay, but he ended up getting 10 years. Okay, since the 10 years for the embezzlement of this NBA medical program. Okay, it's like a medical reimbursement program. So basically what that is, and they have that in every sport, that if you are playing or if you're retired, but particularly if you're retired, it's a program to where the NBA or the NFL or whatever major sports league, they try to help players, particularly retired, try to get medical discounts, or I don't know, maybe they could write it off, okay, for any type of medical issues that they had, any type of pre-existing conditions. So the way this works is, let's say if I'm a retired NBA player and I needed some work, or I needed some, I don't know, prosthetics, or, some type of care for my knee, okay? If I had just had therapy, for example. So I will put in a claim through the NBA, okay, to say this is what I need and so forth, okay? That, and that, whatever I just told you, all right? And the way it's supposed to work, the doctors are supposed to get that cleared with the NBA to see about the costs and all that, and the NBA would cover the costs. That's the appropriate way, okay? Now, I don't know what type of strings that this guy pulled, okay, but he was able to try to find a way to file false claims and then get the money from the NBA and pocket it, okay? Now, between him and 18 other people, okay, that was also in this scheme or scam, all right, it was a $5 million scam, all right, of Terrance Williams being pretty much the mover and the shaker, the engineer of all this. The other 18 people, they were ordered to pay restitution. They served, all right, some soft time, and many of them already have time served. Okay, now they got to the big fish to make an example of. We'll get to that in a second, where this guy ended up getting 10 years. Now, Terrance Williams, in 2009, he was drafted. He was a first round draft pick, and he played for 5 years. I think his career didn't pan out the way that maybe he thought he would. So, and I understood that he lost a lot of money that he made playing in the NBA. Okay, probably living a lifestyle that he couldn't afford, bad investments, that type of thing, piss poor money management. Okay, so more than likely, allegedly. So looks like he just tried to find another way he could try to get the money out of the NBA. All right. Now, there's plenty of stuff that you could do from the NBA or any like pro sports without doing stuff like this. You could probably be an assistant coach. You could be a trainer. I don't know, consultant. agent, okay, working the front office. There's so many different things that you could do working in these organizations, okay, where you can make money, you know, I don't know, a couple of $100,000 maybe a year, 100,000, you know, doing that. But rather, just like this guy, just like a lot of other these videos that I've made about people embezzling and you know, this PPP and other type of funds, people just try to find the easy way out. And it doesn't work like that, because eventually you're going to get caught. What does not come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. And I think that's what happened with Terrance Williams. He realized maybe, you know, that he was not being watched. Probably another thing why I got you on video is, you see, when it comes to these elaborate scams like this, and when you start making money, everybody ain't well wishers. What I'm saying about that is, everybody wants to dip in the pot, okay? And probably when somebody's left out, okay, that type of thing, then somebody's gonna get jealous. Somebody may feel as though they may not be enough. That's if they're in on it. And if somebody gets pissed off and get left out, if they want to, they can go and say something about it, okay, and rat somebody out. These things happen, okay? But nevertheless, it's like the government, all right, and they're watching, and they also have quality control that, okay, I think if they see too much money going out in a certain area, you know, of procurement, then they're going to start questioning stuff, okay? When the excessive amount goes to certain medical bills, you have some people that will end up catching their senses. You know, if people think that they can do it under their nose, okay, an unreasonable amount of money. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but not all people all the time. And he's not the only one, all right? There's been other guys, like in the NFL, done it, okay? I know for a fact that Clinton Portis, for example, all right, to play running back for a couple of teams, he was in on it, and other guys, I believe Carlos Rogers, if you remember those guys, they played for the Redskins at the time. I did a video about those individuals, okay? So they're doing this type of stuff in every sport. But I do think that they want to make an example out of Terrance Williams or whatever, okay, to tell people or whatever they're doing, if they're in on this, to stop doing what they're doing, okay? So let me know what you think about the video. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, share. Check out some of the other videos. Winston's Cash App, $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.